welcome back to Machete Adventure. Today we are in San Sebastián at the Farmers Market. That's right, the Farmers Market. Now, if you get here early enough, what you're going to find is a lot of animals. And we're going to bring you some footage of that today, and we're going to go through the market. So let's check it out. They got quite a selection here at the market. As you can see, there's not just animals, but there's tools, and there's handmade items. There's all kinds of stuff. Oh, and roosters too. Can't find it here, you're not going to find it anywhere. This is every Friday morning. If you get here early, the animals are here. If you get here late, almost all of them are gone. So I wanted you to understand that there's almost two different markets here. So there's one market that starts really early in the morning, and that market, my best guess would be that they start at about 4 in the morning until about 8 in the morning. And this is the market outside of the gates of where the other market takes place. It's in the parking lot. And this market, you know, they have a lot of animals, tools, a lot of fruits and vegetables, stuff like that. Inside the market, which we're going to look at too, is a little different. So, but this one here, they are here till about 8 in the morning, and then they're gone. So if you want to see the animals, you want to see goats, cows, horses, all that kind of stuff, you have to get here early. We got here a little bit on the late side today, so a lot of folks are already starting to pack up. It's about 7:30, and usually they're out of here by 8. So this is the main market. You know, we're early. The main market usually gets going around 8, but a lot of vendors are still showing up. So, you know, everybody's still setting up. The main market happens underneath these, it's like a walkway. And it kind of snakes through the property, and there's all kinds of vendors selling all kinds of stuff, from fruits and vegetables to electronics. You have jewelers, candy makers, everything you could possibly think of, they sell here. Right now it's kind of slow because we're early, but normally this place is packed. I'm here early intentionally because it gets so crazy. So we just picked up another pair of pigeons. These are homing pigeons. We've got a couple sets now, and we really like them. They're pretty cool. They stick around the house. We feed them, and they go out and fly around, and it's pretty cool. We picked up a pair of black and white homing pigeons, and they're $15 for the pair. So, you know, $7.50 each, which I think is a fair price. You'll find that prices vary. The cheapest I've seen is $6 a piece, and the most expensive I've seen is $15 a piece. So prices vary depending on what they are, and you have to ask if they're homing pigeons or if they're not, because some of them don't fly. For us, that could be an issue because we have dogs, our own dogs, and you know, I don't trust them. I want to make sure that the pigeons can fly in case our dogs try to chase them or something like that, which, you know, I've seen our dogs aren't vicious or anything, but they do have a tendency to kind of, you know, try to chase after the pigeons once in a while, and the pigeons just run away and fly away. So but yeah, we'll get a little footage of them once we get them boxed up. So we're back at the homestead with the pigeons, and let's take a look at some of the ones that we have currently and the new ones. So we have a pair of gray and white ones like that. They're being shy right now. And then we've got some speckled ones. This one happens to be sitting on some eggs, I think, maybe. So got a little nest in there. There's another one that's got a ground nest. It's one of the gray ones. And then we've got our lonely brown and white one up there. Unfortunately, that one, we didn't keep them in the cage long enough. And when we finally opened the cage, the male brown and white one took off and hasn't been back since, and it's been a couple weeks now. So that can happen. Unfortunately, sometimes they'll just take off on you if you let them out too early. So my recommendation would be to keep if you get some homing pigeons, keep them in the cage or keep them in a coop for probably about a month until they start nesting. Once they start nesting, then you can open it up, and then they'll come back. They'll hang around the area where they know they got food and water, and especially if they got a nest, they'll definitely come back. So yeah, that's my recommendation for how to keep the homing pigeons at home. For now, the homing pigeons that we have, they will be kept in a cage for about 3 to 4 weeks, you know, fed and watered, and then after that the cage will be open, and then they'll be free to come and go as they please. So you know, they'll be outside all the time. They'll be able to go back into the cage or to their nest or whatever as they want, but for the time being, until they get accustomed to the sights, sounds, and smells of the location that we have them in, we need to keep them caged up for a while so that they know that this is home. And here are the new pigeons, or paloma. So here they are, the new pigeons, aka paloma. These are homing pigeons. One's a male, one's a female, and they're new to us, and they're new to this area, so they'll be kept in this cage for a couple weeks until they start nesting and get used to the area. After that, we'll let them out, and they will stick around the house. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed today's video of our little trip to the San Sebastián Farmers Market, and got a little information for you on pigeons too, and what we're keeping. And you know, eventually I might build them a small coop, but for now we've only got a couple pairs, so you know, maybe I'll build them a small coop. But if we do, then that'll be another video. So until next time, this is Machete Adventure signing off from Las Marias, Puerto Rico. See ya.